Hi, it is iYikKam time again. So in last week alone, there are many questions come to me asking me on what is structure, what is force flow, and how can one uh, adapt force flow into their chi style or into their structure. So today I'd like to share with you in a very simple way on what is structure and what is force flow. So what is structure? What is structure for? Okay, what is a structure for? This is very simple. A structure is for making a physical object stronger and more solid. That's what structure is about. Okay, so structure is for making a physical object stronger and more solid. That's it. And what is a force flow? What is a force flow for? Force flow is for handling the action and reaction force. Like in the Newtons, we don't want to talk about ancient stuff, mysterious term anymore. We just using physics here. Force flow is for handling action and reaction force. How to optimize it, how to use it, and how to make it more effective or efficient. Okay, so that's what force flow for. Force flow is make a force handling or action reaction force handling more efficient, effective. You can optimize it, you can play with it, manipulate it. That's what force flow for. Okay, so structure is about physical object. Force flow is about force handling. They are two different type of thing. Okay, now let's look at structure. Because structure is to make a physical object stronger and more solid. So structure involved in holding on certain thing, holding on a physical, like the limbs and so forth. And structure involved using a certain geometry, like a triangle shape. So you can think about a building which is built with a stronger structure and so forth. It consists of how to hold the building properly, and the geometry shape, like you can have curvature and so forth to make it stronger. Okay, or if you want to have an edge, triangle shape and so forth, like the pyramid, make it stronger and so forth. So that's structure. Okay, now structure is for beginner who study Chinese martial arts. Beginner. Okay, this is a structure is a 价值. It is a common term that is for the training of beginner, when one do not know how to handle one's physical body or physical object in a proper manner in the beginning of training. One practice structure, or you have to hold this here, you have to make this triangle shape, those kind of stuff. Okay, so that is what the training is about, making the physical object or the physical body stronger or more solid by holding it properly. Now, that is the first step of beginning Chinese martial arts. And once one be able to have a good experience on how to hold one's physical body, one let it go. One do not practice this anymore. The reason is holding or making it more solid continuously will make the person who train in that rigid. Okay? And because I saying this, many will say, no. In internal art like Taiji, they talk about structure. Well, if you go watch Chen Taiji's expert Chen Xiaowang's teaching, he will tell you exactly as what I tell you. First, you use structure to get a proper handling of the physical body. And then once you have that experience on knowing how to handle your physical body properly, you discard the structure. Okay? So that's what it is. The structure. The issue come in Wing Chun is some people thinking structure is ultimate. They keeping doing it. They do not know when to discard it. Okay? As Grandmaster Chen Xiaowang in his teaching, you can see in YouTube and video, it said clearly, 价值, after one know the proper handling of one's physical body, one let it go. One don't use those structure anymore. Structure is just for training, a training aid. It is not the ultimate. It is a stepping stone. Okay? So, if I stand in triangle, my iYikKam on mine, triangle shape, and the triangle shape, I get rigid. That is just law of physics, human biomechanics. That's what it is, okay? So it got nothing to do with internal, external art. It is just about the physical object, okay? To hold on to the physical object, make it stronger and more solid in the beginning. When say you got a guy who never doing a punch before, do not know how to punch, and then you need the structure. You train him the structure so he know how to punch properly. Due to training on the structure, he be able to handle his physical body in the most basic level, how to have a proper handling. That's it. Now, force flow. Force flow is the handling of action and reaction force. Optimizations of action reaction force, make it efficient use of action and reaction force. It is beyond structure. That's why in order to handling this force flow, one need to have a dynamic, very fluid physical body. So in order to support force flow handling, one need to have a fluid and dynamic body. This is totally, completely opposite from handling, holding a structure or geometric shape. And this fluid or dynamic body, physical body, in Wing Chun, there's many terms for that. It's called the rattan body, the snake body or snake engine, the seven bolt handling. So structure will not be able to support force flow because structure is about holding. and different geometric shape and so forth. And in order to support forceful handling of the action reaction force, one need to have this rattan body. Okay, RATTAN, the rattan body. Okay, so like the willow, those stuff. So one need to have those type of body or those type of engine, or in today's term I'm using the 7-ball handling. Without that, be able to handle the 7 balls, bone joints and the tendons system or muscle group, one just simply cannot play the action and reaction force, and one not be able to sense if one is using structure. One need to have this rattan body to sense, because one need the dynamic fluid body. Okay, so that is what it is. However, today we look at Wing Chun. The best thing, the easiest way to screen this thing out is you look at people playing Xiu Lim Tao in the YouTube video. You can see practically under the hip, they try to hold a structure, a triangle shape, locking their knees and the hip and so forth. And on top, they try to be soft, okay, and try to be playing like the Taiji, have to be song or soft, those kind of stuff. So that is like what? That's like you have a tripod, a solid tripod, and on top you put spring on it. It's not going to work to handle action reaction force, because the lower part of the body, which is really important, linked to the earth, which is have to do with the action reaction force of human body, is solidly hold down there. So the body, upper body can do a whole bunch of stuff, still doesn't work. That's why I call that type of stuff Chinese ballet. Okay, and this is also bring out another point. Sometimes people like to import things from Taiji or internal art, or this term which we always heard is song, loose. Okay, and then they thought they put that in their Xiu Lim Tao, everything will be fine, and there's the top magic. Well, it's not. Why? Because song or loose doesn't tell us how to handle action reaction force. Loose. It doesn't tell us how to handle action reaction force. Thus, it is not by default forceful stuff or forceful training. You need to be flexible and fluidity on the physical body, but you have to know how to handle this action reaction force. It's not like song or like the Chinese ballet. We can do a very good ballet with song and smooth, but still it doesn't tell us anything about the handling of action reaction force or forceful. It doesn't develop it. Okay, so in order to develop force flow, one need to develop the rattan body or the willow body or the 7-ball handling. That's why I propose to everybody using the roller. Okay, that's simple. We don't have to guess. Okay, now, so I hope everybody understand now that what is a structure, what is a force flow. Structure is not bad, but it is a stepping stone, and it is a tools on aids to train beginner. One must let it go. Even the Taiji people, like the Taiji people, like the Chun Taiji, like we talk about Master Chen Xiaowang, did that, right? Structure, you let it go. Okay, now that's the effects of it. Okay, so in Wing Chun, you need to have the rattan body. That is the first thing. Structure is good. After you have that structure, you need to upgrade to the rattan body or the willow body or the sandbow handling. Otherwise, it's a dead end there. You make one rigid like robots. Okay. Now, saying this, there are many people out there saying that I create this force flow or iYikKam scam. Okay. What I'm talking about is baseless, is my creations, my marketing, so forth, so forth, so forth. Okay? Because it's dealing with force flow and so forth, today I like to tell you, put a mark in the history. Okay? First, I care less about lineage because I care only how to make Wing Chun works in a scientific way. Okay? And second, I do not mix Wing Chun with other things. Like Wing Chun using the Taiji engine and then performing the Wing Chun techniques or Bagua engine or Bagua type of body, and then you do Wing Chun techniques or Xing Yi, those kind of stuff. I don't do that. I follow whatever the iYikKam writing in 1840 as what it is. And when I say iYikKam writing, I say there's Wing Chun, there's not a lineage. And I care less on lineage, you know. In lately, for past a year or so, I only talk 613.3. I don't talk about lineage. Why? Because 613.3 is the science behind all of this. It is a common denominator of this ancient Chinese martial arts. That's what we need. There's no point to talk about lineage and so forth. And what I'm doing is not different than, say, Grandmaster Wong Shun Leong. Serious. If you read Master Wong Shun Leong, Grandmaster Wong Shun Leong's article, okay, you can find that he is going in the directions of getting it scientific, cut away the mysterious, okay, being objective. Read it in his writing, in his article. What I'm doing is actually one step further based on all these giants of the past. Okay? No different. And as for this force flow, why I bring out this force flow, not the structure and so forth, proceed or need to upgrade to force flow. Let me show you one thing, okay? So this is from Grandmaster Yip Man's movie Yip Man 2. And right here, okay, in this scene it said clearly, okay, Wing Chun is the southern stick body short strike. Okay, this in the movie, this scene, okay, this scene, okay. If we translate it properly into English, there's what? Stick body short strike. Okay. So, Wing Chun is not Taiji. Okay, Wing Chun is a stick body short strike. This is Yip Man 2, and for sure the guy who wrote the Yip Man 2 script know what he's talking about. And in fact, the close body or stick body short strike is not a unfamiliar term. It is a term which is, for past hundreds of years, people using that up to the generation above me. And still today, it's there in the movie. Okay? So, the stick body short strike is this close. This is called stick body short strike. Okay? One cannot use structure, hold on, making strong here, to do this stick body short strike. One can use structure here to sustain, push and pull and those stuff, but one cannot use it to shoot in over here to do the stick body short strike. That's why Wing Chun need the rattan body or the willow body. That's why even in Grandmaster Yip Man's interview in New Martial Hero, is written there, black and white, the rattan body. It's not talking about structure or handling my spine. No, it's the rattan body. Okay? Otherwise, how can I shoot in if I do not have this very dynamic and fluidity body? How can I handle the force flow here, or the action reaction force here, or sensing and play here with the short power or inch power? You can. And this is not Taiji. Sorry, somebody say, oh yeah, you know, the Wing Chun the advanced Wing Chun people look at the Taiji and so forth. Sorry, this is not Taiji. It is stick body short strike. And if you look at history, track history, in 1570s, Ming General Chi Chi Guang's book, there is short strike written there, black and white, but no Taiji. Okay? Read that. So my question is that why do we in Wing Chun need to import from Taiji, from Bagua, from Xingyi, or from internal into Wing Chun, but we do not understand that we are stick body short strike. Even in the movie Yip Man 2, go watch it. It is said there, Wing Chun is stick body short strike. Okay? How is Taiji today can use to support stick body short strike? It doesn't. It's a different type of art. Okay? So, do I create a scam based on iYikKam lineage or try to promote myself? No, I don't. I pull this Yip Man 2 movie out, meaning that I'll champion anybody who speak the facts and the truth. What I'm doing is not different than Grandmaster Wong Chun Leong. Try to get it scientific, objective, because it's going to influence the next generations. We cannot afford, as a Wing Chuner, you import whole bunch of others, Taiji, Xingyi, and everything down there, but never understand what it is, and it's like the structure. Oh yeah, structure, everybody's structure. Structure is ultimate. And then song. But after 65 years, what is that? We lose Wing Chun. We never even get into the door of the Taiji, for example. Grandmaster Chen Xiaowang said, structure, 价值. You leave it alone. 1 year, you know how to do it proper. Okay? So this is about structure and about the force flow. And I'm okay with anybody like to create their own art based on Wing Chun, Taiji, or any different arts. I think that's everybody's freedom, but just please don't screw up Wing Chun. Okay? I admire Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee called his art Jeet Kune Do. He's honest, he's solid. He didn't call it Wing Chun, right? So that is the bottom line of this whole thing. and we need to have insight on what is going on, instead of just, oh yeah, you know, we debate for debate's sake, and we just doing a whole bunch of stuff which doesn't make sense. Like for example, when people look at Wing Chun and Taiji and so forth, they say, oh yeah, this look like Wing Chun, look like Taiji, this look like Taiji. Well, what is look like Taiji in Wing Chun? Are you telling me that the stick body short strike momentum is the same with Taiji or Yang Taiji, for example? Usually people doing that, okay? Using the Yang Taiji, import Yang Taiji into Wing Chun. If we don't even know, we don't even have seen before what is stick body short strike, how can we make the judgment? And what we see is not about the physical object or the posture. It has to be the momentum. And how is a stick body short strike momentum the same with the Yang Taiji momentum? It doesn't totally make any sense at all. Okay, so we need to go level and level deeper. Okay, so as for the forceful, anybody interested in it on the Rattan body can watch my YouTube, and or get the book, my book on the basic Wing Chun, ancient Wing Chun art and science. Okay, that will have details for it. So one don't have to guess, okay? One can look through it, whatever it is there, it is there, you know, and it is all this common denominator from the ancient China, okay? So this is to share with you today.